Zach Sang and the gang.
Zach Sang and the gang hanging out right now in the studio. Zach Matari. Did I say your last name right?
Yep. Yes,
awesome. Matari.
What nationality are you?
You know what? I'm like a combination of things.
Okay.
I'm kind of like a mutt. I'm
mutt.
Brazilian. I got some Arabic in me. I got
cool.
some Argentinian. And it's a whole slew of things.
I see the combo. You have a very nice style, nice wingtip shoes.
Well,
Yeah, I
This
love
is-
the shoes.
This is trademark Zach Matari, the white and black.
No, they're very nice.
Wingtip.
Is this like the style that you portray daily? This very classy, very elegant style?
Well, I try to keep it more, dressed up, especially
Okay.
for the
Sure,
shows.
sure.
But, I wore these shoes, especially for you guys.
No,
I
they're
wanted
nice.
to dress
I
up
appreciate it.
for the program,
Yeah.
make
really
sure everyone
appreciate
saw
it.
me.
My shirt costs $3, so I feel very underdressed next to your shoes.
Listen, I'm all about the sale rack. So
I like that. I like that. You don't need to spend a lot of money to look
I don't-
good.
No,
I don't think so at
on
all.
a budget.
So
Yeah.
tell me about your style of music. Like, what kind of music do you play? Just give me the lowdown. Someone who's never heard you before, tell them what they could expect.
I do kind of like a pop R&B throwback feel to my music.
Okay.
It kind of has like a nostalgic 70s, 80s vibe to it.
Very cool.
Yeah, and but all content in the lyrics, talking about love, talking about real situations,
Cool.
and life in general.
How old are you?
Well, I just turned 13 about 6 years ago.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
So 19?
No, actually, I just turned 20. Yeah.
Oh, you just turned 20.
Yeah,
Okay. 20's not old. 20's a good age. I'm
Yeah.
only 21. 20's
All right,
a very
that's
good age.
it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be any. I mean, 20's a sucky age because you're
Yeah,
not a teenager
yeah.
and you can't do anything that
You're
like,
on
matters.
that in between where it's like, oh, I could vote or
Yeah.
something, but I can't drink. So
That's the most you get
cool.
out of being 20.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame as hell. I remember being 20.
You remember,
Just
right?
like it was last year.
Just like it was like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You don't miss it, do you?
No. Oh my god.
Woo, I don't miss being 20. 20 was like the worst.
Well, the issue is like I feel like I'm not using the 21 thing properly. Like I don't drink a lot.
Yeah.
I don't.
I didn't really either.
I mean, I don't drink.
I'm not
so-
a drinker.
No,
Yeah.
like I want to be a drinker. I just
I know,
don't have
me
time to
too.
be a drinker.
Drinking
I
just
wanna
makes
have
me
a serious
ill,
problem.
so I'd rather like not be ill for days. And I'm like, I'll skip it.
Oh, so what do you have going on right now? So you have a single that you're releasing, right?
Yes.
Tell me about the single.
It's called Up to You.
Okay.
And again, it has like that 70s, 80s nostalgic feel to it. Lack of a better term, disco. I
Okay.
love disco.
Disco's
It's
awesome.
got some
Ain't nothing wrong with disco.
different connotations to it, but I love disco.
No, it's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
Personally.
you see a lot of that coming back in the music that you're hearing
Yeah.
today on the
Yeah.
radio. I
Yeah.
mean, like for example, "Rather Be" by Clean Bandit. I mean, that song
Exactly.
is very,
Oh, man.
That deep
very
house
nostalgic.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of sound is really in right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting like a Bruno Mars vibe from you.
Yeah.
I guess you can say
Is that,
something like that.
Is that
yeah.
an insult when people say that, or is that a
Shut
compliment?
up.
No,
Bruno.
I mean
Bruno Mars is
he's
awesome.
a multi-set
Yeah.
selling
Yeah,
artist.
not
you know,
only is he awesome, he's
I've-
He does pretty
and,
well.
and he's a great performer.
Yeah, he is.
You know, I'd like to I definitely think we have a lot of the same influences. James Brown,
Yeah.
Michael.
Do you dance?
Kinda-
No dance?
Yeah,
Little
you know,
dance?
yeah, I dance to Little One Step. I got to get you to come out to some shows.
Yeah, I
That's
was
what's
just gonna
up.
Yeah.
say, what's like a live show? Like, what's a live show for you? Do you have a band behind you? A big band?
Right now we have dancers. We have dancers, 4 backup dancers for we call it the Beat Club crew. That's the name of
Okay.
their
Ooh.
that they go by.
I like
And,
that.
Yeah, so they do their thing. They're actually B-boys and
B-girls?
B-boys and B-girls
Okay.
in
Wow.
New Jersey, New York, and
Nice.
they do kind of like a backup thing behind me. As
Cool.
I'm doing my
Cool.
stuff, and yeah.
Very cool. I mean, like, so what do you have coming up? So you have the single coming out. Are you
Yes.
working on an album, EP? What's the deal?
Right now we are. I'm always constantly writing.
Yeah.
We plan on releasing something soon, either an EP or not. We're not sure
Okay.
yet, but I'm excited for it. This one in particular. I'm really excited for just because the message of it is very different than what people are talking about nowadays. It's about kind of the song's called Up to You, and it's like the whole point of the song is to not rush anything, don't rush love, and don't
Okay.
and the whole part of Up to You, the whole song is about like the decision in anything in life is up to you. I'm like starting over my words.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like-
No, I get it.
The whole point of the song is, when you're in a relationship and you feel pressure to do certain things that you don't feel comfortable doing, and ultimately the decision in anything in life is up to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
And
get
that's
that.
what I
That's
wanna
awesome.
convey
I
in
like
my
it.
song. Yeah.
What is that process like for you when you're writing a song or you're going into, just to add songs to an album? What is that creative process like for
Yeah.
you?
It's hard to pick and choose. It's like children. You know, I'm sure everyone's have said this before, but you know, your songs are like your babies. You know, you've worked on them. You've done everything you could to make them the best thing that they can possibly be. Yeah. So like when you have to, you know, narrow them down to a good 11 or 12, it's like
No, it's really hard. We have a lot of
a
lot of artists talk to us, and they even say that like, you know, their songs are never completely finished.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
you're never satisfied with like your own work.
Like
Rickson, you always want better.
Yeah, like Rickson was here like 2 weeks ago, and we were talking, and they even said like the single that they released right now, "Wait on Me," which is a great song. They said it's only 95% complete because there's always more that you can do to a song. There's always more that you can do to an album. Yeah. You know, there's so much. Where do you record your stuff? Do you record in New York? Do you record in New Jersey?
You know, I'm all over. New Jersey, New York, really.
Where do you do it from? Do you have an on the road setup? What do? Do you actually go into a real recording studio and do it?
Yes, we go to different. It depends on the producer. You know, I'm working with the song "Up to You" was produced by a guy named G.I. Joe.
Cool.
And we did stuff in right.
I like that.
He's a nice dude. His name sounds really aggressive.
He's like super soft spoken, but
yeah, he's actually 4.5 feet tall.
No, he's a real cool dude, and we did that stuff in the city. But I'm also working with a producer named Matari.
Cool.
Who actually just produced. I don't know if you guys are too familiar with Latin. In the Latin market, but a guy named Romeo Santos.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, he's a really big Latin artist.
I mean, I can't say it. Let's do his stuff. I mean,
Latin
music isn't my
thing. Actually just went number one. In the Billboard charts.
That's
so,
huge.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'm working with him. His name's Matari, and he's from Jersey. So
cool.
Back and forth from New Jersey to New York.
And you're keeping the Jersey vibe alive. I'm guessing.
Yeah, you know
that.
That's right.
Which is not bad. I like New Jersey.
Yeah, there's so much Jersey in this room right now.
Both rooms. The only person, the only person in this room right now who's not from Jersey is Dan.
But he's close.
Philadelphia.
Philly and Jersey are like they share.
Yeah,
kind
really.
of.
No, that's not in the tri-state.
It's on the tri-state still,
right?
no.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Just pretend.
Whatever.
Just come and hang out in Montville sometime.
Right.
Jersey.
Just go to
So like, is there New Jersey influences in what you're doing? Because everything that I've been getting on you has been, you know, kind of promoting Jersey. I mean, how do you keep New Jersey alive in the stuff that you're doing?
Well, you know, I like to tell people that it's all about what you see on Jersey Shore. You know,
oh my God.
You guys know
that show.
That the Jersey Shore really kind of
like. There are people like that, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Shut up already.
Not everyone sucks like that.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, we got to bring it back to when it was good.
Yeah.
And it is good. Well, it's really sad. Like, we're on down then at the Jersey Shore, like, and you get us right when we hit, like, LBI. So it's LBI all the way to Cape May.
Yeah.
And we're down at Atlantic City often doing events and stuff. It's really sad.
I love Atlantic City so much, and every time I go down there, I'm like, why do you suck so much right now?
Because it really does suck.
But I love Atlantic City so much. Like I'm like, why do you look like this? Be better, because you're awesome. But they're like shutting down everything.
I know.
There's like tumbleweeds going down the boardwalk. I'm like, guys.
I couldn't even enjoy it when it was good because
No,
you were like a tiny baby child.
Oh. Baby child.
It's not bad. I mean, like, let's be real. I've had many of nights really late, drunk at a roulette table.
Love Atlantic City.
It's really fun.
I love it. It's so disgusting but good.
No, it's so disgusting but awesome.
I love it.
Oh, man.
Okay, so let's get back to you. Single going out right now.
Yes.
Are you going to start performing live in the area? I want to come and see you.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, actually, we're going to be doing something in Tuckahoe. It's a taco festival. That's going to be in September. Maybe.
The taco festival?
Yeah. You know
where is the taco? No, I don't know the taco festival. I want to know it.
All the info is on my website. I don't want to give the wrong date, and then you guys like show up at the wrong time. And you guys like.
So it's a legit. It's a legit taco festival.
No. It's called the Tuckahoe festival.
So there's no tacos.
There's a place. No, you know what? There could be.
I was really
we
pissed.
can go to Taco Bell beforehand,
like,
and we can bring them. But
I wanted to hear tacos. I knew he didn't say tacos.
Oh, I heard tacos.
But like, I wanted that to be true. And then if it was a bit, I wanted to go for as long as possible.
Taco.
No, I really
tacos, bro.
You don't know. There's like Apple Fest. There's a lot of fests.
There could be a taco fest.
There is, and I'm going to start one.
So Tuckahoe, where's that?
Well, it's actually a festival in conjunction with KTU.
Oh, very cool.
That's gonna be a really cool.
Oh,
event.
that's awesome. So you're gonna perform
so
there?
It's in the city, or?
It's gonna be you know what? It should be in somewhere a place on my website that knows.
I can totally Google it right now.
What's your website?
It's ZachMatari.com.
Awesome. Shout out all your stuff, your Twitter, your Facebook, everything. Go.
Yeah, and well, You can find me on Instagram, Twitter. Actually, my fans actually Snapchat me, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
We
Snapchat's
like
fun.
Snapchat.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and it's spelled Zach with a CH, just like you.
Just
you know what I mean?
like you.
I thought it was a K. Why did I think you
Come
spelled it
on.
with a
Because
K?
everybody thinks that.
Even
Zach.
a fellow Zach. thinks
Oh,
it's
you
spelled
were
with
a
K.
Zach trader.
No, I think I was seeing your tweets, and for some reason I thought I saw a K, but it should be an H. It should always be
Yeah,
an H.
yeah.
For like 4 or 5 years when I was in elementary school, the band teacher. His name was Mr. Echo. I took snare drum because they wouldn't, like, when you took band in middle school, like, they wouldn't teach you how to play the full drum set. They just taught you how to play
Really?
the snare drums.
Kind of booty.
So I just learned how to play the snare drum. What good does that do me? And his name is Mr. Echo, and he would call me Zach because he thought my name was pronounced Zach.
You know how many times I've been called Zach?
No, all the time, I'm sure.
my
Why
God.
would people do that?
I can only imagine.
This name is biblical. It's
No,
like a biblical name.
yeah,
It's
people
been
need to
around
catch
for,
on.
I don't even know how
Zachariah.
long. Maybe next century they'll
Yeah.
stop calling Zach Zach.
They'll learn.
Yeah.
Zach Matari, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out in the studio with us, man. It
Yeah,
was
no, I
awesome.
appreciate it. Yeah, and what's it called? I just want to let you know about we're gonna be on tour with Jacob Whitesides,
Wait,
which is gonna be really
that's
cool.
huge.
Yeah, that's not local, so I didn't say that
Oh, no,
locally.
no, that's
gonna be
huge.
on the West Coast. We're gonna
Very
be doing,
cool. When do you start that?
I think about either next month or this month. It's gonna be. Again, dates. I'm really bad with dates.
I can tell.
But yeah,
I tried to look for it on
You
your
couldn't
Facebook,
tell.
and the only thing I found was us. So he's gonna be here today.
Wait, so what is it? You don't know the tour
yeah,
starts.
that's going to be in September, along with we're doing the Social Slam Awards.
but, okay, cool. I saw
Oh, so
that.
you're
Yeah,
like
which is
going-
gonna
you're
be
doing
really
lots of
cool.
stuff.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
You do
Cool.
have stuff going on.
Yeah, no, we're definitely keeping busy.
You
and,
need to you need to remember these dates.
Yeah, bro.
You know, I have my phone. I just didn't want to be rude, make it look like I was texting or anything. and-
Like, yeah, I'm looking for the days.
yeah.
Okay, so you're going on
Tinder.
tour. That's fun.
Yeah, with Jacob Whitesides, which is gonna be really cool.
How many
That's
people
awesome.
do you travel with when you're? This is gonna be your first tour.
No, I've toured anywhere from we did a media tour in the Dominican Republic.
Really?
We've done. I've been on an anti-bullying tour.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
Where we go around, the nation talking about anti-bullying
Yeah.
and how to prevent bullying. Or
That's
our
cool.
motto: stand and defend.
Yeah.
And perform a couple songs for everybody, and
Awesome.
it's a great time. Yeah.
So when you go on tour, like, what is your setup? Are you gonna bring the dancers? Do you have a band? What is it?
Yes, dancers. I would love to have a band. So, but right now
But you gotta
we're
pick one or the other. I'm sure.
Yeah. Right now it's one or the other, and this is my crew. Beat Club's my crew, so I gotta stick with my crew.
Nice.
So
I
right now we're doing some tracks.
we need some beat clubs.
Yeah, well, I mean, Dan and I are rappers.
Yeah.
So, like, if you ever.
Yeah.
Guys
And
trying to do a
Heather
feature?
can break it down.
Heather
so
can dance.
if you want us to open for you with Heather as our B girl. Yeah, she can MC and be a hype girl.
Oh, that is
Let me find
You
out.
can put us down for that and we'll do that.
I'm visualizing that performance right now,
And it's the best thing you've ever thought of in your life. Yeah. Yeah, so don't worry, we got
I
you.
just pictured an empty stage with you with a twisted hat and a nice gold chain, and Dan just wearing his gold chains.
Yeah, girl.
And Heather,
be girling.
You're B-girling, so you have very low pants on, I think.
You're gonna break it down.
And it's an empty stage, and that's it. And, it's
And
just
we
a
open
mess.
for Zach with an H. And we're like, yeah, and the crowd's gonna be so excited for you.
For you. We're actually doing. I forgot to tell you guys. We're doing Six Flags. The Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh,
she's gonna be on that
what is
bill
that?
as well.
What is that tour? It's the Runaround. We did a promo for it. What is it called? The Runaround
Yeah.
Road Runner. I was saying no.
What is it actually?
You said it
Nobody knows anything in this room.
Nobody knows anything. Wait, it's Runaround.
Runaround.
It's the Runaround tour. Yeah, I thought it was. We had to do a promo for that concert. They did another one, and we did a commercial for it. And I thought I said the complete wrong name.
Like when you get something, I do that. Like when I get something stuck in my head, I always say it wrong. Like,
Yeah.
like no matter how many times I see it.
Yes.
Like it'll never be right.
Bridget Mendler, they switch off every day. That's gonna be fun. Six Flags, it's really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
like
gonna be
venue
real cool.
for their
It's
concerts are
huge.
great.
Yeah,
Super fun.
They'll probably let you ride the rides too.
I hope so.
That's really
Yay.
cool.
That would be cool, right? I'd like to ride a
Yeah.
ride with Sabrina Carpenter. Like that'd be cool.
She's a really nice girl.
Aw.
From what I heard, right?
No, yeah, she's really cool. What show is she on?
Girl Meets World.
Is that it?
Did you ever watch Boy Meets World? Because I watched
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That was my jam.
Girl
I
Meets-
caught that at
is-
the
I
end
haven't
of
watched
its.
Girl Meets World.
I don't
yet.
think Girl Meets World is as good, but Sabrina's still really nice.
I've never seen it.
She's,
I haven't watched it. She's good on it.
is she good on it? Oh, you're lying, aren't you?
You're lying.
She is good on it, I think. I've never watched it. Not out of any like boycott or anything. I just haven't watched it yet. But I loved Boy Meets World.
Who else is on
Yeah,
that
Boy
date?
Meets
Just Sabrina?
Sabrina. Yeah, Sabrina, myself, and yeah.
That's a good lineup.
Yeah, it's a good lineup, right?
That's gonna be fun. They'll probably let you ride the rides.
I hope so.
Yeah.
If you guys come,
yeah.
we gotta. Actually, I'm scared of King the Ka.
Wait,
but
what?
I will.
I don't know,
I
bro.
will
What?
ride with you guys if
Okay.
you guys come with me.
I'm gonna tell you some stories about Six Flags.
Okay.
I rode King the Ka 3 times with Cody Simpson.
feel like I'm gonna
it took
die.
me an hour to convince Cody Simpson to ride the ride, and then we held up the ride for like 15 minutes, and then we were finally just let
that.
other
Like,
people go.
I'm that jerk where I'm like, ha! Like when they like do the double check, I'm always like, oh my. I'm gonna die. Right now is when I die. It's gonna happen right now.
But-
I'm gonna say my last. Like I'm just like
No,
I'm
it's
ready
so
to
much
die.
fun.
Say
and
a prayer.
I scream.
So much fun.
I scream like I'm like you would think I'm dying. Like I scream so loud, and everybody's like, "You're
You guys
kind of
know the
killing
trick,
me."
right?
But,
The
what-
trick is you gotta scream
Yes.
as loud as you can, and you gotta put the
double click, right?
but you gotta like push it to your stomach.
Yeah.
What?
So you never done that?
No, what
Yes,
is that?
no,
I
I've
like
done
push
this.
it to my stomach, so like you don't feel as much in your stomach when
Because
it
that's
goes
the
down.
thing. When there's,
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Yeah,
I always
yeah,
push
yeah.
That's what
it.
I enjoy.
I do that on Splash Mountain.
What are you
Yeah.
talking
No,
about?
no, I
But the
don't
thing
like
with King
way.
Dakar is that it's hardly ever running because it's like
It's always
like,
mad, bro.
like you're looking at it, it's like why is it not running? It's because it's very dangerous.
It's so unsafe.
It's so unsafe, but it's
No,
awesome
it's-
though.
I convinced Cody Simpson after an hour, and then he wanted to ride 4 times in a row.
Yeah,
Or
it's-
Yeah,
times
once
in
you
a row.
start though,
And
you're
when
like,
I was
That's what it is.
there last weekend and Kilimanjaro wasn't even running. The one that's in the
Wait,
middle
you
of
were
it.
at Six Flags last
Yeah,
weekend?
last weekend I
Why
went.
didn't you tell me that?
Was I supposed to tell you? I'm sorry.
I mean,
because
I don't know.
specifically didn't want to. No, I'm just
Well, we planned a gang trip to Six
No,
Flags
no,
on
we're
the
going to
27th.
one.
yeah, I'll do. Yeah,
Am I
I'll go,
invited
I'll
to
go
this
to
now
that
because I'm
too.
here and
We
I'm
might-
hearing about it?
well, we
or
told
like
them-
what?
well,
Yeah.
Well,
I don't want to be
Imagine for,
left
like,
out now. I
no.
thought it was
Zach.
a Jersey crew with
No,
the beat
we're
club.
all. No, yeah, we're
Like
Six
We're going in
Flags.
September something, right?
Yeah, well,
see, Zach,
totally invited.
Yeah, you're invited because I plan these things in advance because I hate lines. I don't do them. So we have to call Six Flags, and it's like a grandiose
do a promo there.
Yeah.
And do a whole thing.
It's
Yeah.
a grandiose event when we want to go out somewhere.
Well, lines on rides really stress me out.
I can't
Lines
do
on
it.
rides.
wasn't
No.
that
Yeah,
bad
those
when I
are
went
not
last
cool.
weekend. I think the longest line we waited in was Superman for some reason. That ride
For how
sounded
long?
great.
How
Somebody
long
got
was the
their
line?
legs cut off.
Like 40 minutes.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's
For a
not, but
30-second
it's not
ride?
that like that's not that bad though. Like usually, like I used to go there and used to wait an hour and a half for
40,
something.
but that's 40 minutes to be like, oh my god, there were people who don't have legs because
Exactly.
of this ride.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
geez.
Go with
Oh
us,
my
and we'll
God.
just go right up the exit.
I just
No,
need
I'm
to
gonna
go
do that too,
in,
but-
or else I'm not. Once I was at Universal or something, and I waited like a long ass time, like an hour and a half for the Mummy,
Oh, God, that's.
and I got all the way to the front of the line, and I had a freaking bag, and the guy was like, "No, you can't go on the ride," and I was like, "You know what? Like, I'm done with rides forever." I guess if I would have went on that ride, I would have died. So I didn't go on the freaking Mummy, and since then I was like, "You know what? No, it's
The
not
Mummy's
worth
pretty
it.
fun.
It's never worth it. I wouldn't know."
Mummy.
In
Oh,
fact,
man.
I rode the Mummy 14 times in a row.
Damn.
That's in the darkness, right? That's like you're
Yeah,
in the dark.
well, we did. I did
there's
the,
bugs.
the
Skull
one in
Mountain.
Florida.
Yeah.
The one in Florida we did 14 times in a row. The one in Los Angeles we probably did like 5 times.
I've
in
never
a row.
been to.
Why would you want to ride something 14?
You know,
So many
because when you
times.
go to these things with friends who, that's all they want to do and it's their birthday, you need to do what they want.
No, I'd be like, no, I'm
Well, I
leaving
got
you.
sick after once we hit double
Yeah,
digits,
see,
I was out.
Now there will be none of that when we go to Six Flags. There will be no.
I'll
throwing
ride.
up,
I'll ride
no
one ride
sicking,
once, and then
and
call
then
it a
you're
day.
done. Like
No,
know
we
when
need-
to stop.
We'll do a few rides. if
See,
you
Jersey has Six Flags. You know, it ain't.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. I mean,
Except for all the rides that are down because they're broken, and they could have broke when I was on one of them. Maybe one
Coulda.
day.
El Toro's the best. Sorry, I had to say.
Okay, we're gonna do all these rides. I'm excited. You can come with us. When's your show there?
that is,
You
you
don't
know
know.
what? If I scroll through this thing,
Look-
which I
Okay.
could,
Check it out. It's
Look
Fine.
at him.
after all
He's
my
texting
notes,
while
like,
during
Oh,
the interview. Everyone.
This is
You
a-
are
What is
Zach
that?
is
Trust me, people have done much
Am
worse
I
here.
texting or
Yeah.
No, it's okay. What is it?
that's gonna be 9/14.
So September
Yeah.
14th.
Yeah, so that's gonna be there.
What
and
day
Perfect.
is that? Is that a
And that's-
Saturday?
That's probably Saturday.
that's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be awesome.
that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
and I remember actually there's another park. It's not in Jersey. Rye Playland. You guys know Rye Playland?
Oh, that's in Rye,
I did
New
that
York.
with
Yeah.
I did that with R5, and then we
Okay,
did one with
that's
Fifth
cool.
Harmony.
That's cool.
When we did a tour with them. I don't know what tour that was called, but the rides there were like, they weren't like rides. You know,
No,
like
they're
this is
lame.
Six
That's
Flags. This is rides.
That's
You know
like
what
a
I mean?
kid
Like,
place, right? Isn't
I don't know. I don't go.
It's like Bowcraft. You go to Bowcraft on 22?
No, I've never
Venus
been there.
Fair?
Or no, I've never been there.
I've always heard the promos
Right.
for Ride Playland, and it's like their biggest coaster is like one that's like a kiddie dragon.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like a carnival.
Yeah,
more
yeah,
than
yeah.
it is
But
like a
it's like
theme
all-
park.
Yeah.
I just thought because I saw my text and I saw she texted me.
Who?
Dina Jane, do you know her
Who's that?
from Fifth Harmony?
No, I don't.
Oh.
And I was
they
like,
seem really nice.
they're
Yeah,
really
they seem
awesome.
very pleasant.
yeah,
And they just won that the
won the
VMA.
VMA,
they did.
yeah.
I was like,
for
Artist
artists
to
to
watch.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wait, I remember doing
like I
the
should've
Ride
been-
Playland.
That's
with
cool.
them.
I've been
Yeah.
watching them the whole time.
What?
Who knew? Now I will. Now I'll start watching.
I made a bet.
Okay, yeah. Zach
I tried to
Matari.
save it.
Check out Zach Matari on Twitter, Instagram, and on his website. You got to see him
Yes.
at Six Flags
Yes.
We
Yeah.
on the
will.
14th. Dude, awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by,
Thank
man.
you so much for having me.